Hello everyone, my name is Leah Orsini, and I'm going to be talking about my experience at the Genesee County Department of Public Health. The first thing I'm going to be talking about are some personal and professional goals that I've developed for my internship. One main professional goal for this internship was learning how to properly communicate with my coworkers while also being respectful. Being respectful and communicating properly, even when I become comfortable with the individuals I'm working with, has been something that I have been working on and greatly improved on throughout this entire experience. Another personal goal for this internship was to break out of my shell and try new things. Something I have struggled with my entire life has been breaking out of my shell and showing people my skills. And I believe that I have really improved during this internship in showing my skills to my peers and coworkers and helping to the best of my ability using those skills. For my internship, I've had the opportunity to work with both the Genesee and Orleans County Health Departments. The mission statement for both is to improve the quality of life in Genesee County by preventing disease, promoting health, and protecting the public from environmental hazards to health. Some skills that made me a really good fit for this position are my experience with working with the community, my passion with helping those around me, and my ability to jump straight into a task and thrive. Some of my duties and responsibilities for this internship have been being a vaccine draw assistant, which is where at the vaccine clinics I help the nurses organize and keep track of vaccine. I track how many we have done in the day and calculate the total amount of vaccines we had done and sent out to the public. Another responsibility that I have been able to take part in is being part of the second dose registration team at these vaccine clinics. And in this position, I help folks that have received their first dose schedule their second dose and help them stay a little bit more organized. Registration paperwork review was another thing that I was able to do at the vaccine clinics. And this is where I review the paperwork that the patients bring in and make sure everything looks good, make sure they don't have to go see the health screener to ask about any extra questions they may have in relation to their health, such as if they take a blood thinner, if they're on an immunodepressant, or anything of that nature. A day in the life of an intern at the Genesee County Department of Public Health can be extremely busy or extremely slow. It all depends on where you may be, what you may be doing, and what responsibilities you may have for the day. In a split second, things can get crazy. I have learned how to stay on my toes and evaluate my surroundings and get people through the clinics as quickly as possible and as safe as possible. I've also acquired a lot of skills during my experience. Teamwork and collaboration is one of them. Other than sorting through paperwork, almost everything I have done in this internship has involved others. Teamwork is one of the biggest and most important parts of the internship, because without a team, the whole entire operation, such as a vaccine clinic, could fall apart. I've learned how to work on a team better than ever before, and I've excelled at letting others do their job and getting mine done so that together, the operation as a whole runs very smoothly. I've also learned a whole lot about leadership. I've learned that many important things about leadership. The Emergency Preparedness Coordinator at the Genesee County Public Health Department has showed me a lot about what it means to be a leader and how to properly deal with crises that may occur and typically will occur. Communication is another big one. This is something that I have been working on throughout my entire experience. My site supervisor and I both believe that I have already improved. An example of this could be that since I am all over the place, whether it be a vaccine or a testing clinic, it is hard for him to know where I am. Because of this, I have been putting together a weekly tentative schedule so that he knows where I am when I'm not at the health department. After the completion of my internship, I don't plan on attending grad school, at least not immediately. I'm actually hoping to stay at the health department I'm placed at because I've bonded with the staff there so much and I have so much fun working there. It's a great experience and I would love a more long-term opportunity. My advice to students that are going to be in my position would be to show the people that you work with your skills. Share with them some things you may excel at, and also be sure to share some things you struggle with. They're there to help you. Some examples may be that you're great at working with people of the community, but you need to work on using more professional language. or you struggle with communication with coworkers, but you're willing to work on it by speaking out more often to gain experience. Something I wish I would have known going into the internship was the amount of time the employees at the health department spent outside of the office doing emergency preparedness work. Obviously, this may be a little different if COVID wasn't going on right now, but you always have to be willing to jump out of your comfort zone and try something new. In conclusion, I would like to thank Jacqueline Dipczynski and Darren Brody for everything they have done to assist me in having the most fulfilling and engaging experience I possibly could have had. My experience at the Genesee County Department of Health has been one of the most enjoyable and enriching times of my entire life. I would love to start over and do it all over again. I wish my peers and fellow classmates luck as they finish up their internships and move on to the next chapter of their lives. Thank you so much for listening and have a wonderful rest of the academic year.